Hey, this is the beans I washed without my hand under 2 minutes. Do you want to know how I wash it? Do you want to know what I use in doing it without my hand, stressing my hand? Come, let's do it.
I knew it was good whenever I passed by. One day on the door.
Hello everyone, welcome to Cook with Ijoma. It's your babe Iji. Yes. Today I'm going to show you how I wash this back of the beans without stress. In fact, stop thinking how will I wash my beans? I don't have time to wash it. It's so stressful. Guess what? Let me show you the magic way that you can wash it. See, first of all, I got my blender, I pour in my beans and I added some water. Leave the water about 5 minutes or 7 minutes. The easiest way is just get a warm water and add into the beans. Leave it about 3 or 5 minutes as well. Then you start grating. Please don't blend the beans like you're blending akara or moi moi. No, that was why I want to show you how I do it. I just left beans inside the water 5 minutes, or you use warm water. So now I'm going to break the beans like when you're breaking ice. When you're breaking ice inside a blender, that's how I'm doing it. So you can hear the noise. Boom, boom, yeah. So guys, so after breaking the beans, I pour it out because I'm going to add the second one that it's remaining, the one I left in the bowl. So I'm going to pour it inside the blender so that I will break it again. After breaking it, I'm going to wash it out. Like I told you guys, it is very easy. Just leave the beans in the water about 5 minutes, or with warm water 2 3 minutes. It's easy, or 5 minutes, depending on how you want it. So why I repeated it is for you to understand what I meant. You can see how I'm doing it. I'm grating it, I'm breaking it like somebody that is breaking ice. Don't go and blend your beans like you're blending moyo or you're blending akara. No, just follow the rules the way I'm doing it and you will see everything turn out good. Yeah, that's the second one, in fact the last one. So the next thing I'm going to do is to wash the beans. So you can see all the back has peeled out. No back of the beans is staying with the beans. You can see. So let's wash the beans. So first of all, pour in a big water into the beans so that it will help the back of the beans to remove. You can see it. You can see a lot of back of the beans. So when adding more water, rinsing it out, the back of the beans will be, moving out without stress. You see, I didn't use my hand, to start mashing the beans so that the back of the beans will, remove. Yes, some people like to do it that way. Some people don't have blender. If you don't have blender, in Nigeria we have mortar. You can use your mortar. You can pour the beans inside the mortar, add a little bit water, or you soak the beans in a boil, then later transfer it into the mortar. Use your mortar and mash it so that the back will peel out before washing it. That's another easiest way. Some commercial people use wash out, bring out their back of the beans. Sometimes they will go to the engine house and break the beans and come back home and soak it again and remove it that way with mortar, big mortar like that. So but for us that are using it as a domestic, just the little one that you're going to use at home, you just use a blender and break it, and you see everything will be so good. You see the back of the beans is just going out. If you see one or two of the beans that the back did not go out, just use your hand and peel it out, Sometimes you can see one or two. Just spill it out so that everything will look so nice. You will see how I will use my hand to turn the water. Just turn it, turn the water one side. Yeah, I made a mistake before, but just turn it. Yeah, you can see how I'm turning it, because it will help the back of the beans to be going the way the water is moving, the direction the water is moving. So it helps a lot. So remove these tiny ones. So if you don't have strength to remove it with your hands, you can still use the water to remove it, you know so that's why I want to show you the easiest way, the simplest way to do this thing without stress. Me, somebody like me, I don't like washing the beans with my hand. In fact, instead of doing it, I would rather just leave the beans and forget about, you can see, forget about washing the beans. Or sometimes you can go to the market here in diaspora, here in Germany. You can go to the market and buy the one that's is already removed, but I don't like those ones. I want to wash the beans by myself, and it will look more fresh to me. Some people like the other one because it's easy for them. They say it's nice, but for me, I prefer doing it this way and cook my beans, do my moi or akara, or white beans. Yeah. So guys, you can see the beans is already okay. The back, everything is out. Did you see that? Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Just use your blender and do the magic for yourself. You can see, if you're the type that loves to cook my moi, fry akara, you'll be doing it all the time. You can even do it this way and put it inside the freezer. Anytime you want, you bring out your beans and start frying it. Yes, see the back of the beans. I'm going to remove it and put it inside a nylon. I didn't pour it inside my dustbin just like that. I pour it inside this nylon. I'm going to tie it and put inside the dustbin before throwing it away, because back of the bin, it smells shit. Yeah, it smells. And if you leave the water in the sink, man, it will change the uh change the aroma of the kitchen and all that, the smell. So I don't like hearing the smell of the beans when it stays up to, 20 minutes, So I would like to remove it, the back, put in the nylon, then use water, rinse my sieve, and also remove the back from the sink, So to make sure that the sink is clean and the feathers of the beans, the back of the beans will be out. So you can see how I tie the nylon, this pure water nylon or upper nylon, then before throwing it away, then I use my liquid soap, to wash the sink very well. Guys, you don't like to hear the smell of the beans when it stays long. It will just change. You will ask yourself, is it beans? Is it this beans that I washed now that is smelling like this, guys? So I use this liquid soap to wash it. So the magic again I do is that after washing it with this liquid soap, I'm going to use my jig. Guys, jig, the bleach. Yes, the one we call bleach in Nigeria. The one we call jig in Nigeria, I use the bleach to spread into this sink, leave it about 5 minutes before rinsing it out with water, because when you do this thing, all the odor will go out and the sink will start sparkling. Yes, so that's the beans, guys. That's the beans. So that is the easiest way that I do these beans and cook it for moi moi and akara. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Bye bye.